Hey folks, Jay Essex again, and this is just a monthly thing I'm going to start, just talking about one different stone at a time. This is not how the books or the DVDs are coming out about stones, although it seems like it. I have most of the stuff I need for the video. I already made it, but it was indoors and it really wasn't right. It needs to be outside where the energy is right. So that being said, this is the month of July, which I believe the ruby is, actually I know the ruby is a stone. This is my birth month. Sure, easy for me to say. Anyway, I want to talk, ruby's a wonderful stone. It's about heart. The actual color of the heart is a very deep purple, reddish purple, like you would find in a most natural ruby. That being said, now let's talk about citrine. This is citrine points. Okay, these are very nice. These are some nice samples. It's called a point because it has the quartz down here, and then the other part of the quartz that's got the citrine in it up top. So the citrine is at the top or at the point, so that's why they call it citrine point. Citrine is very good for focus. When I first started waking up, I'd hold on to citrine, and then I'd start over-focusing on one or two words instead of what I was saying. You get used to stone energy, even when it doesn't get used to you and wants to run away. Like the dragon egg star essenite that's in the water back there a little bit. It's still down there. I just left it alone. It's good for the animals and fish too. Heck, I cranked them up before I cranked the people up. This stone will give you very strong focus. When you go to meditate, it helps you hyper-focus so that you can go into the state where your body's relaxed, but your brain is really kicking it, trying to get build an image. It's also very good, this stuff is very good for clearing the problems in your head that come from fluoride and stuff like that. Okay? It's a wonderful stone. It has to do with clearing in the brain. It has to do with hyper-focusing in the brain. It's related to the crown. It's related both the upper crown and then the middle crown. It's also related to people who are solar plexus oriented. Very strong. It really ties in well with them. It ties in well with everybody. Please don't misunderstand me. But with solar plexus people, it's a real strong point. That and some yellow aventurine, and you're cooking, and some other stuff, whatever. Anyway, we have this stuff at spiritual symposiums, and what I do is I take it and I just literally hold it. Right now I'm doing it nice and easy. My hands are literally cooking, and then I put the stone energy in there. I don't want to say anything about someone else. There's a guy out of this country in South America that says he puts source, creator, God's energy in stone. Sorry. It doesn't work like that, folks. You have to be source energy yourself, because when you're source energy, you contain all the, and when I say be source energy, I'm talking about the energy that was put inside the body. All our bodies, you know, we're all the same. Nothing's any better than anything else anyway. But when you're source energy, the energy of different stones and stuff is already part of you. I put it in you when we do the enhanced consultations with the free energy work. We call them crank ups. I put the energy in your head, and different energies in your head that are relative to that stone that works in that area, as well as other energy. It all depends on what you need. That's what I put into you. And that's one reason so many of you crank up. I can take the energy of lapis lazuli and put it in your pineal. I do that with almost everyone. Sometimes some of your frequencies, sometimes you want shorite or something. Whatever it needs, that's what I put in it. I feel it, I know it, I understand it, I see it. I remember when you all came out, whatever. But that's what I do. But right now, back to citrine. Sorry, folks, my mind wanders all over the place. There's just so much to tell you. There's so much to try to open your eyes to, and it's important. It's important for you. Okay, so you can come closer and closer, faster and faster, becoming you, the real you. Okay. Stone energy is very important. These bodies that you're in, they come from the planet. So does the stone. So does everything else. Life and enlightenment, the awakening, all this stuff. It's not just about people, folks. It's about everything, including stones. Almost nobody knows this. Whatever. There's sentient life now. There is sentient life here on this planet that is silicone based. And I know I've seen it, been with it. There's all kinds of things changing, folks, and we're part of a very big family. It's not about us, but we're a big part of it, and there's a lot going on that is very much about us, okay? We're supposed to be the custodians. Well, that's how it's going to turn into eventually. But anyway, very good for meditation and hyperfocus. If it gets to be too much, just, set it aside. For you ladies, you can put it in your purse or whatever. Put it on a bedstand next to you. The energy will softly still keep moving around. But it will help you hyperfocus. It will help you clean your head from the calcium deposits and other stuff. And I know I use it. When I go into people's heads and they're gummed up too much from fluoride and other things. Sometimes it's literally people who drink well water and there's too much calcium in there. I've run into that before. I told the guy, I looked in his brain and I saw actual calcium. I said, okay, you got a ton of calcium in your water. And I looked at the water around his house and it was in it. He goes, yeah. You're on well water. He goes, yeah. And so I explained the situation, and he had said he had recently gotten some filters, and I said, good. But I use that energy to go into you right before cranking you up to release that so that you don't have that in you anymore. I have to fix that before I can work on you. Sometimes I crack your atlas. This nice lady, Kathy, in North Carolina. You could actually hear her neck crack when I did it. I did it from here in Georgia. But anyway, that's what this stuff is for. That's some of the blessings it gives. So if you want to hyperfocus, if you want to focus better, if you want to clean off your head from years of fluoride and stuff, fine, use it, feel it. If you overextend yourself and focus, you start focusing too much on one little thing, just set it down. It's okay, because you know what? Put it next to your bedstand, and then after a few nights, maybe after a few weeks, your body's going to get used to it. You're going to settle in with it, and you're going to be okay 90+% of the time. If not, it's fine. It's a beautiful stone. Just let it sit there somewhere in your house. So anyway, citrine point. Without this, it's citrine. You can find necklaces. By the way, citrine is quartz with whatever citrine it is. I don't know the exact makeup. You all know I do stuff as energy. This is also a wonderful way to have citrine on you all the time. I'm just wearing it today, putting my energy in it. I can take it and hold it and put it in there, but sometimes it's fun just to have it in there, normal way. Turning up my mic. Now, this is some real slick glass looking selenite, very strong. This is very hyper fast vibration. Citrine is good, strong, fast vibration. Citrine, some people, citrine is what goes right through your upper crown. Selenite works big time. Now the stick selenite too, this is the glass looking stuff, okay? This selenite is also very good for the crown. It's easy to touch. It's not as powdery. These together work awesome for your crown, okay, and cleaning yourself up. And selenite, all selenite is good also for arthritis for your bones, okay, and this helps clear a little bit of that up, not much, but a little bit of the arthritis that's in your body. So anyway, that's all for now. Love y'all. If you ever want any of the citrine, you can get citrine anywhere. It'll work for you just fine. If you want some that from us, from Spiritual Symposiums that I've cranked up for Michelle out there, just give her a buzz. It's only a couple bucks more. It's not like buying quartz from a John of God or something, okay? And this actually has real source energy in it. So love you all, take care, have a good day, and hyperfocus, citrine, love it. Take care, man.